What's the matter with you? Crying like a baby. Oh, Claus, we're gonna watch a wheeled vehicle. I don't wanna watch it. What's the matter with you? You show up here on my channel on the day I'm posting a video and cry? Just shut up. Act like a man.
And let's watch the EBR, because why not? Wheeled people, drivers, are people too. You know? What? You know? I suppose. This one will knock your socks off. Knock them off, I tell you. There, well, shoot the other guy. Oh, his teammate pushed him. He doesn't like the wheeled vehicles either. Screw you! Get the hell out of the way! Really? Says the wheeled vehicle. Here's another one! Shoot him up the ass! Boom! 2 HE shells up le derriere. And it starts off with a banger. Do you remember the old days, guys, when you could inflict team damage upon your own teammates when you rammed into each other? Do you remember that? I think they should bring that back for wheeled vehicles. I believe that if you're a wheeled vehicle driver and you drive around like a moron, if you accidentally drive into one of your teammates, I think you should incur damage. That's my new revelation that I think I would suggest in this game. Just to me, that would make sense. So you drive like a clown. You know, you're gonna lose some HP. Holy spotted, interesting. ELC even in the bushes. He's pushed in the bush. A little bit to the left. The ELC is right here. Right there. Just shoot right there. You see how that look right there?
What's the matter with you? Act like a man. Aim at the tank and press the trigger.
He's right there, and he's still lit, by the way. There he is. Oh, there's another one. One. It is pretty disgusting. I know. We have to watch every now and then. Every now and then. We had SPG day. Now we're having, well, it's not wheeled vehicle day. It's just Wargaming said no. This is it's not going to be wheeled vehicle day. We're going to just watch one wheeled vehicle game and then something else. This thing's a beast. This EBR 75 FL10. Just take 2 shots into that bush. Come on, you're still lit. You have never left being lit. Unless the ELC is gone, right? It's possible that he's at the not that bush. No. See, he's lit again. I know exactly where he is. No, he's not there. He's not there. No, he isn't. He's not there. Not there. Nope. Nope. No. Whoa! Oh, there he is! He's there! Well deduced, my friend. Well deduced. He deduced where he was, and I led you astray. Oh, wait! He's got a flat tire! He's got to pump his tire up! Whew! It's a good thing that, the rubber absorbed that shell from that extra large Russian heavy medium tanker. What was that? It was an object that shot him. He almost accidentally took some damage there. All right, I admit it. I was wrong. I thought for sure the ELC was where I said, but I was right when I said he was there, and then he moved up. And you'll never know unless we watch the ELC's version of the game, right? But I believe he was where I said originally, and then when this guy then he snuck like a sneaky little bugger. He went there. And then you could tell one of the blind shots he took, there was no splash. Did you notice that? I was ranting, and when he was taking shots, all of his shots missed. Oh, does he have teammates? Teammates? Yes, he has teammates. Okay, poke out. Boop. Boop. Teammates. Teammates. Come on, teammates. Yeah. He's got teammates. Target acquired. Target lost. And when he was taking the blind shots, one of them, there was no splash of the shell on the ground, so you could tell that that was a hit. Rewatch it, okay? Turn off the commentary, rewatch it. You'll see. You'll realize that I was right all along. Oh, and here comes an E70. This guy, this wheeled vehicle player, is using his speed, which is his strength in the game. See? Look at that. You want to fight a car? You're in a tank. What's wrong with you? How are you going to fight a car? Why don't you take it off turbo mode? Boy, he really screwed up. Thank you, STRV. Says the STRV took a good shot at him. He says, love you. I think you had it in turbo mode, which made it more difficult for you to turn. I think. You guys let me know. This is going to be an amazing game, guys. Just we may hate the vehicle class and that these things are, destroying the game, but also this guy does have an amazing result. We'll give him that, right? And yes, there he is. There he is. Boop. There's no way of defending against it, right? He's too fast. He shows up too quick. He can drive faster than any tank can turn its turret. He can circle a tank faster than any tank can traverse. There's absolutely no counter. The only counter is to hope he makes a mistake driving and smashes into something, right? On the move accuracy is realistic. Like, what's this guy gonna do? There's nothing he can do. Nothing. Whoa! Watch this result. It's just crazy. Crazy, guys. Yeah, unless he makes a mistake like that. But it's not really a mistake. They're wonky, right? He was pressing the turn key, but it didn't turn. And now, whoa, yeah, this guy turned around. He was anticipating the cockroach. The T-95 said, I'm not going to get flanked by a cockroach. Oh, I'm not a very good driver. What's he going to do? Cap? You could cap. Draw the enemies towards you. That's an option. It could help his team win. And I'm not even joking Fielas, because two of the tanks are in the field, and the T-95 will never get back in time. He could. And the IS-3 is last known position is way down there. So you could cap. But he's pumping out the damage. He really could cap. Then that BZ would have to head towards him, and the STRV could shoot him. You got to use strategy, buddy. You're not helping. I know you're racking up the damage, but it's not the best move. I maintain, like, now he would have seen the IS-3 and take off. He's fast. But if he would have capped, that BZ would have headed towards him. And the STRV would have farmed the BZ. But all is well. And now his teammate's dead. In my opinion, a mistake. You guys let me know in the comment section whether you think it was a mistake. I think it was a mistake. Not a mistake. I should rephrase. Not a mistake. Just a missed opportunity in strategy. I think he had the potential to have a different strategy that might have been more effective. Now he's doing well. He's trying the best he can. And he didn't aim that very well, but tried the best. He's not even spotted. You could have taken your time there. But there's a chance. It's not 100%, right? Maybe the BZ wouldn't have come towards the base. But I think if the BZ turns towards the base, the STRV shoots the BZ in the ass, they kill the BZ, And then now he's playing, he's got a teammate. He's got the STRV still alive. And then he could take a central position. The STRV could be on that ridge line in the bushes. And they have a chance of winning easier, right? Now he has to do it himself. And he won't be able to, guy. Oh, I think he got spotted. No, he didn't get spotted. That's very lucky. Now, I want you to take particular attention to his loadout. These are wasted shots, buddy. That's bad. Very bad. I want you to take particular attention to the ammunition he packed. He's got 9 HE shells, so he's got to get behind this guy. Let's see if he can do this. You got to get behind him. You got to get behind him. Don't even shoot. Oh, now you're spotted. I don't know why you did that. Get behind him. You got speed. I don't know why he took those 2 shots. No, don't shoot. No, don't. There you go. Just stay behind him. One more shot behind him. Don't auto-launch. Just stay behind him. You can do it in 1 shot. Okay, good. A little bit shaky use of ammunition there, guys. Wasted a few shells. Now he's got to get behind the T-95. He's got to get behind him. Cannot do it from in front. We'll do a dipsy doodle. Oh wait, he's got to pump his tire. He's back. He pumped up his tire. He's going now. Go behind him. Behind him. Behind him. Oh! Oopa! His teammate's saying, you can win this. And I'm saying, unfortunately, he has to get behind the IS-3. Don't shoot! You gotta make your... And don't shoot! No, you can't. There's the lower plate from behind is all you can do. The lower plate from behind. What's the HE pen? 75. You could pen them. But he's going to try and shoot you back. It's unfortunate. Keep our fingers crossed, guys. I think wasted 3 or 4 shells and gave up your teammate. Could come back to haunt him, but 2 shells that can do, let's hold it, 2 shells that can do 260 HP per shot if he pens. If he pens. You must be positive. I can go for a draw. No, you can win. What do you mean best chance we got? He writes I can go for a draw. You just got to get behind him, avoid the turret, and take your 2 shots. Go for it. You got to go in, maneuver behind him before he turns his turret, and pump 2 shots up his ass, and you win. You got 70 pen, and his ass has less than 70 pen. 75 pen. His lower plate on his ass has less armor than that. You can do it. Just don't shoot his side. Don't. Go! Full speed! You got speed! What's wrong with you? The rear! I don't know if that's the rear or the front.
Critical hit. Critical hit.
Invert plate? 70-75 invert plate. We're going to have to look at the ammo. He's disgusted. 2 more shells is all I need. Ammunition is empty. I think he meant to say 70-75 in the ver plate. I think he's trying to say in the rear plate. And that's pretty sad, isn't it, guys? And I failed at the end, he says. Nah, it was good. You did, buddy. You tried your best. You did your best. You don't know when it's happening. You didn't know that maybe capping and protecting your STRV would have been pivotal, and you didn't know the couple of shots that you missed you didn't know you'd need those shells. So it's, you know, backseat driver can say you screwed up, but in reality you did your best. You had an awesome game, right, guys? He had an awesome game. He tried his best, but unfortunately it's going to end up being a draw. It ends up as a draw. A draw is as good as a loss, but he ends up with 10 kills and over 6,000 damage, and he made about $250,000. Now here we are, guys, on Tanks GG, looking at the armor model of the IS-3 in the rear. And what I was saying was right in the rear, okay? Right in the rear, here and here, 68 millimeters effective armor. The impact armor is 60. Okay, he's got 60, not right there. I guess he shot there. Don't know where the shot hit, but you know, even angled, it's 67, 69, 71. He had 75 pen. He had a chance of penning the rear of the IS-3. And you have to aim here or here. Unless he there's two possibilities. Is he hit there and bounced most of his shots, because that has 80 impact, because the IS-3 has a reinforced ass. But you know, there and there, the impact armor is 60, and with the angle 72, he has 75 pen. You can still bounce that because his pen is 75 plus or minus 25%. There's RNG in that. So you know, Wargaming could say, no, I'm sorry, you lose. But just so you know, buddy, if you're watching this video, you had him. You had him in the, and I think you aimed for the center of the ass. Look at the armor model here, right? If you would have shot 2 shots there, I think you would have won that game.
Shut up, don't cry. What's wrong with you? He lost the game. It was a draw. A draw as good as a loss. Act like a man. Move on, okay?
So we're moving on. Cobra in another city map. We gotta cheer ourselves up, right? Because that was should we call that a heartbreak? I call that a great effort. It was a great effort. Just, you could see how tiny little, not mistakes, but tiny little decisions can ruin everything. But they don't ruin everything most of the time. Most of the time, tiny little decisions don't really matter, right? In the bell curve. Most of the time, it doesn't really matter. If you take a couple of blind shots or you make a mistake or one of you, so what? Doesn't affect the result. Usually, it only affects the result. It only comes back to bite you when you're at that extreme case, when it matters, right? How many times does the last shell matter? Not very often. But when it does, it means you've fired all the other ones. And if you've fired all the other ones and you're still alive, it means you're having the game of your life. So it's good to be consistent. Consistently think, what is the best thing to do? Don't waste your ammo. Don't give up 1 HP if you don't have to. Just, you know, hold on to that HP like a mongoose. Oh, that was a good clip. Don't trade your HP. Don't take a hit for your teammate. Don't make a stupid aggressive move. Don't take too many blind shots. Look at sometimes you need your teammate and you can do something that'll help them stay in the game. You know, different things like that. You make the right decisions all the time. Then that one game where it matters, you're on the right side of the outcome, as opposed to, damn, I wish I didn't pack 9 HE shells. It's never been a problem before. Well, of course it's never been a problem before, because you've never had a game like that. He's probably never got down to his last or run out of ammunition. That guy will probably think, I hope, he says, well, I'm not packing 9 HE shells anymore. If he would have not packed, if he only had 2 or 4 HE shells, that was a victory. Boom! You missed. Boom! And you're trolled. You missed and you're trolled because you auto-locked. And Wargaming said, no, it's especially the trolled shot. Whoa! So he wants to lose HP, this guy. He's thinking, oops, I've only got... Go for the reload, what's wrong with you? Two shots trolled from behind. This guy's not aiming. Did you notice that Marty barked? I think that's my Amazon package arriving. I ordered some speaker cables. Not cables. Little jumpers, about that long, to connect the low frequency and high frequency terminals of my B&W Matrix speakers. Because now they just have the little brass plate that connects them. And I think I may improve my sound quality. Although, I may not. There's a debate. There's a debate of whether that helps or not. I know the answer. It helps sometimes, but sometimes it doesn't. If there's enough current going through that little brass connector, you plug in your left and right, positive, negative, into you got 4 terminals on good speakers. You plug them into the bottom one or the top one, and then they're connected by the factory plate. Might not help if you put a thicker gauge wire in there instead of the plate, because the plate conducts a decent amount of current, so it won't make any difference. But if you can do an experiment, and I've done this, I don't know why we're talking about this, but why not? Just keep going. Just keep going. Oh, this is beautiful. Beautiful. Connect the upper and lower terminals with one copper filament, one strand of a 8-gauge copper wire that has probably 100 strands. Connect it with one strand, and then listen to your speakers. You've got a good system, and the high end will be tinny and unremarkable. Why? Because you've got a lot of resistance because it's just once the current passing through just one strand. The thicker gauge wire is better, right? But won't make a difference if you've already beyond the resolution of what you're going to notice. But if you just have one little filament and you listen to your speaker, you'll say, "Wow, the high end sounds like shit." Then connect the two with 8-gauge wire, thick copper wire. They sound great. So there is a difference if they're not connected well. But the brass plates that the speakers come with, I think, are conduct enough that I probably won't notice a difference. I'm going to do a test. Right? There's some people that say, "Oh, I notice a difference." Just like people will think bi-wiring makes a difference. It doesn't make a difference. Because whether you fork the wire at the source, or you fork the wire in the middle, or you fork the wire right at the speaker, it's the electricity-wise the same. It's the exact same electrical diagram, right? You have 2 wires emanating from one source, running 5 feet to your speaker, as opposed to having one wire running to your speaker and then split into two at the speaker. Exact same electrical configuration, and then the input goes in and gets manipulated by the crossover that's inside the speaker anyway. So anyway, why are we? I digress. I digress because Marty was barking. Now we just have to watch this guy kill 8 enemies. It's 1 versus 8. I told you, we have to cheer ourselves up after watching that really close game that ended in a draw. Unfortunately, he went back to the wrong base. They're in his base, and he's floundering towards their base because he's a muppet, right? Because he thought he was going back to reset his base, but he went the wrong way. It helps to know directions, right? North, south. Makes a difference. You went the wrong way, and you lost. But you did okay. You did 4,000 damage. You got featured, and you lost credits. What the hell?
Act like a man. What's wrong with you? come here and cry like a baby on my channel.